How's everyone doing? I'm back here again with a new Blu-ray update. I also have a vinyl record to show off as well as a pop vinyl figure. I've got a good amount of things to show off. I got some horror titles as well as a few non-horror titles to show off as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I want to show off is the pop vinyl figure that I picked up. Now, as you guys may know, I'm not really big into pop vinyls. I don't go crazy for them like other people do. Mostly, I just want to collect all of my favorite horror villains and movie characters that I enjoy. Like so far, I just have the Michael Myers and Leatherface figures, and eventually I would like to get Freddy, Pinhead, Chucky, and a few other, the classic horror villains. But I also want to get a few of my favorite musicians, and I did pick up one of my favorite musicians. This is somebody who I really relate to, not just in their music, but also in their life. They went through a lot of things in their life, and they have an opinion about things that I really relate to, and I can really identify with this person, and that person is Kurt Cobain, and this is the FYE exclusive pop vinyl figure. And like I said, I really relate to Kurt Cobain, just on how he felt about things, how he felt about the world in general. I've listened to a lot of interviews with him. I've watched, several documentaries about him, and I can really identify and relate to him, and I also am a huge fan of Nirvana, and so when I saw this, I knew I had to pick it up. Give you guys a close-up. They did an amazing job with him, I think. I think this is a really, really nice. I love how he has the, the classic acoustic guitar. As you can see right there, it says FYE exclusive, and I just love the overall look of it, like the look of the packaging. Like I like how his name is in a kind of a brown and dark, color right there on the top. And this is part of the Pop Rocks collection. And I also like the image right here on the back, of him from MTV Unplugged, which is just such a classic performance, one of the best MTV Unplugged performances of all time. So yeah, very happy to own this, and like I said, I relate a lot to Kurt Cobain and what he went through, how he felt about the world, and I'm also a huge Nirvana fan, so very happy to have this in my collection. Now, next thing I want to show is the vinyl record, and this is the debut album of one of my favorite bands. They were a band that my dad got me into when I was very young. They were his favorite band, and that band is Rush. Now, I picked this vinyl record up at a local antique mall that I get most of my vinyl records from, and I'm really happy to have this. This is in pretty nice shape. There's a few scuffs on it. There's a little tear right here on the cover, but for the most part, it's in really great condition. And like I said, I'm a huge Rush fan, and I enjoy Rush in all of their different eras. This is, of course, their first album, so this was before they started adding keyboards and synthesizers to their music. So this is just a straightforward hard rock album. There's the great, pics right there of, all three of them, Alex Lifeson, John Rutsey, and Geddy Lee. And there's a lot of great, songs on this record, like Finding My Way, Working Man, In the Mood, What You're Doing, just a ton of great classic Rush songs, sorry. But yeah, very, very happy to own this. And like I said, the debut album of one of my favorite bands of all time, and probably one of the greatest hard rock albums of all time. Alright, and now I'm going to move on to the Blu-rays. And the first two I'm going to show off are gifts from my coworker Justin. I've talked about him in my past videos. He's given me several, different Blu-rays and DVDs. And if you guys have been following me, then you guys know that Justin likes to make custom-made combo packs of some films. Like, if he gets a DVD or a Blu-ray release of a film, if he likes the DVD cover of the movie more, then he'll take the Blu-ray out of the Blu-ray case and put it into the DVD case, just so that he can have a cover of a movie that he likes. And he'll also make custom-made combo packs, like he'll make like I know he gave me a DVD copy of iRobot, but in the case, it has the Blu-ray of iRobot as well as the Blu-ray of the RoboCop remake and the movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis. So he likes to do these combo packs. Not only does he do it as a way of saving space on his shelf, but also if he prefers a cover, like if he prefers a DVD cover over a Blu-ray cover, then he'll put the Blu-ray in the DVD case just so that he can have his cover that he likes better, the DVD cover. Well, he did make this really cool custom combo pack of the Underworld series, and this is it right here. Now, as you can see, this is the Blu-ray cover for the original Underworld movie. However, you can see he put it in a black Blu-ray case, and he put the first 4 movies in it. So right here you have Underworld, the unrated extended cut Blu-ray, and then you have Underworld Evolution, and then Underworld Rise of the Lycans, and Underworld Awakening. So yeah, this is a pretty cool combo pack. Like I said, I like how you put it in a nice black case, and you got all 4 of the first Underworld movies in one set, which is pretty cool. And he also gave me Underworld Blood Wars, which is also really cool as well. So yeah, very cool he did this. So as always, Justin, if you're watching this video, thank you once again. I really appreciate it when you give me some of your films, because he's somebody that he's trying to downsize his collection. Like, he's only trying to keep his favorite movies, or he's trying to keep movies that he knows he's going to watch over and over again. And he's been giving me a lot of movies that he knows that I'll enjoy. I have seen the original Underworld movie. I haven't seen all of them, though. I know I've seen the first. I think I've seen the first 2. So I do need to see the other 3. But thank you once again, Justin. Very cool that he made this nice custom combo pack of the first 4 films. Which is great, because it won't take up too much space on the shelf, and I just like that he put in a nice black Blu-ray case, and he also gave me Blood Wars. So there you go. Alright, now the next movie is one that I got from my local Big Lots, the Big Lots that I work at. And this is a movie that I've never seen, and it's Arnold Schwarzenegger in Eraser. I've been trying to get more Arnold Schwarzenegger movies in my collection, and this is one movie that I thought sounded really interesting, so for $5 I thought I'd pick it up. I've heard some really, really good things about this, and yeah, looking forward to checking the movie out. Now, the next one is one that I got from Walmart, and this is a movie that I've heard nothing but amazing things about, and I haven't seen it, and I've just heard just amazing things about this film, and that is Bone Tomahawk with Kurt Russell. This was in the 788 section. My Walmart doesn't have a 788 Blu-ray bin, but there is a section that is just of 788 Blu-rays that they have set up. So and basically in that section, it just has movies that you would usually find in the 788 bin. But yeah, I've heard nothing but amazing things about this movie. I've heard it's a modern classic film. I just heard so many great things about it, and I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Alright, and now I'm going to show off 2 Scream Factory titles that I picked up. The first one is one I actually got yesterday from Amazon, and this is one movie that I've heard nothing but great things about. It's a movie I've been wanting to see for years, and I'm so glad to finally own it, and that is The Burning. I absolutely love the front artwork right there. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people say really great things about this movie. I've heard a lot of people even say that they prefer it to Friday the 13th. This movie, for those of you who don't know, this movie takes place at a summer camp. And I'm just really looking forward to checking this out. So really glad to finally pick this up on Scream Factory. When I first got it, the Blu-ray disc was actually unhinged in the case. But I looked at it and it looks fine. So, I always hate when that happens. But, I'm not too worried because, Blu-rays, they're built to last. So, anyway, really happy to finally own The Burning on Blu-ray. And now the next one is one that I actually picked up at Best Buy. Unfortunately, my Walmart did not get this in any of the Walmarts. My local Walmart didn't have it. And then we went to a different Walmart that's kind of out of town, and it didn't have it either. So none of my Walmarts got this, so I had to pick it up from Best Buy. But it is Misery. I absolutely love this movie. This is a great thriller. I love the great new artwork that Scream Factory put on this release, and this is just like I said, an overall great movie. Just one of the best adaptations of Stephen King's work. And I already flipped the case around, so it has, the original artwork, which I absolutely love as well. I love just the shot of the shot of the house with the snow falling down, and just there's just something so creepy about that original artwork that I just really like. But yeah, like I said, really like Misery, and really glad to own it on Blu-ray. I've had it on DVD for quite a while, and glad to finally own this Scream Factory release. And now the last one to show off is a movie that has deserved a release like this for a long time. This is a movie that has been available in public domain for so many years. It has been available in so many cheap DVD sets. Pretty much every time you would get a cheap, like, 20 horror movie set or 30 horror movie set, or just any of those really cheap DVD sets, this movie was always available in those sets. It has gotten some nice DVD and Blu-ray releases in the past, but nothing like this. It is Night of the Living Dead, the Criterion release. I got this on Amazon. It was only $17.88, which was a really, really great price for a Criterion, especially one this new, and I'm so glad I finally got this. I absolutely love the new artwork that they chose for this. I know a lot of people say that they weren't a big fan of it, but I really like it. It's got a nice Criterion look to it, and it also really fits with the movie. You got the 3 main stars on the front, and you just got the hands going around. And, this is just stacked with so many special features. The only special feature that this release does not have, which is one that I've heard a lot of people say that they wish was included, was the another one for the Fire documentary, which I believe is on the remastered DVD I own. I'm not really sure, but I know a lot of people were a little bit disappointed that this Blu-ray did not have that documentary, but I'm going to go ahead and take it out. And I absolutely love this is the front artwork right here of the actual Blu-ray. It absolutely looks, I just love just the different shots of all the zombies on the front. And it carries over. They just did an amazing job with this release. And it's a 2-disc set. And it also comes with a poster that has the classic image of the little girl down in the basement, the daughter that, comes back and, kills the mom and the dad, Harry. So I'm really glad that they decided to include a poster of that image, because, whenever you think about Night of the Living Dead and you see all the different DVD and Blu-ray releases, that image of that little girl is usually on the front of, a lot of releases. I know it was on the front of the poster as well. But yeah, I'm just really happy that Criterion Collection finally put this movie out and gave the movie the release that it deserves. Because like I said, it's been available so long on so many different, cheap, just cheap, low budget DVD releases. And I'm finally glad that it finally got the release that it deserved. So anyway, guys, that is it. That is my new Blu-ray update, as well as pop vinyl and vinyl record update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I showed off in this video. Let me know if you picked up the new release of Misery from Scream Factory and the new Criterion release from Night of the Living Dead. Let me know what you guys think about Rush, if you're a fan, or Nirvana, or are you a fan of their music. Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know what you guys think about any of the movies that I showed. Anyway, guys, as always, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, links will be down below. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're celebrating Easter, I hope you have a great Easter as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.